First at 5 o'clock, a congressional visit to the largest ICE detention center in the Midwest here in West Michigan.
Congresswoman Hillary Scholten and Congresswoman Haley Stevens went inside the North Lake Processing Center today to see the facility firsthand following the death of a detainee.
After their tour, they talked about what they saw and what they heard from detainees on the inside. 13 on your side's Aaron Sullivan has the story from Lake County.
U.S. Representatives Haley Stevens and Hillary Scholten toured the North Lake Processing Center today to ask questions about an ongoing investigation into the death of a 56-year-old detainee named Nengo Gonchev. Gonchev died in December, and ICE said it was due to natural causes.
We're lawmakers. We need to also roll up our sleeves, as we have done, for the safety and security of our country, of our state of Michigan.
U.S. Congresswomen Hillary Scholten and Haley Stevens, both Democrats, conducted a congressional oversight visit to the North Lake Processing Center Tuesday morning.
We wanted to come here today and follow up and see for ourselves. There are 1,500 individuals from across the state and the Midwest region that are held here at this facility. The vast majority of which are men, 100 or so women.
In addition to touring the facility and talking with a small group of detainees, the lawmakers are also attempting to find out more about the death of 56-year-old Nengo Gonchev, a Bulgarian national who died in the Lake County Detention Center. Gonchev's family in Chicago accused the GEO Group of not providing adequate medical treatment to Gonchev, and that accusation is just one of many. In January, we sat down with the former detainee at the North Lake Processing Center, Fernando Ramirez. He told 13 on Your Side that he's witnessed guards at the detention center not providing medical treatment during emergencies.
No medical came over. Lieutenants came first. And that's when I got mad. I said, what are you guys doing here? Medical should be here first.
After hearing about his death, Stevens and Scholten requested that Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem and Acting ICE Director Todd Lyons investigate Gonchev's death. They said more than 100 detainees wanted to speak with lawmakers, but they only spoke with 4.
We did get the visit cut short from, by an hour, which was frustrating.
Both Scholten and Stevens said that they learned how detainees are processed into the facility once they arrived. They also discussed medical exams for detainees, conditions, and a need for transparency. They said overall, the facility appeared clean and orderly. And while most of their questions were answered by staff, the lawmakers weren't satisfied.
There are unanswered questions around Mr. Gonchev's death, and his family and his loved ones and people who have been, frankly, impacted or touched by his life story. They deserve answers. I remain disappointed in Secretary Noem. I have lost faith in her leadership and her ability to run the Department of Homeland Security, and we are still waiting for answers from her.
Now, our crews weren't allowed inside, but Stevens and Scholten did tell us that they'll be following up with detainees that they spoke with to make sure they're not retaliated against. For now in Baldwin, I'm Aaron Sullivan, 13 on Your Side.